Starseed from Gaia, the door you once walked through is now sealed by destiny's own hand. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation. What is closing behind you is no mistake. The pulse you feel is the withdrawal of old energy, making room for the horizon of your starborn path to emerge. Everything that once felt stable is dissolving, because your cosmic assignment can only unfold in uncharted realms. You are not here by accident. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to unlock starseed potential and walk confidently as a pioneer of the new creation. But here's the first revelation. When Source sets you on a new trajectory, the familiarity of the past must be surrendered so your soul can remember its higher mission. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're aligning with your true frequency. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention and reply to someone else's to amplify the signal. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. Most people think spiritual evolution is a steady climb from one lesson to the next, a linear progression up a smooth, well-lit path, neatly marked with milestones and predictable ascensions. They envision a clear, upward trajectory, where each step conquered means a new, stable plateau reached, never to be revisited. This popular perception often feeds a narrative of constant forward momentum, a relentless push towards an imagined finish line of enlightenment, which, while inspiring, frequently sets souls up for profound disillusionment when their reality inevitably deviates. The human ego, accustomed to measuring progress in tangible, visible terms, desperately clings to this linear model, creating immense frustration when the journey feels cyclical, messy, or even like a regression. It's a well-intentioned but fundamentally limited understanding, a two-dimensional map attempting to chart a multidimensional journey. For those who walk a path woven with cosmic threads, for souls who have journeyed across galaxies and incarnated through countless cosmic cycles, carrying within them the wisdom and often the wounds of untold star systems, the truth is stranger and far more beautiful, more akin to a sacred descent into the chrysalis of transformation before a breathtaking winged emergence. This isn't just a metaphor for a single profound change. It's the very rhythm of your cosmic being. It means willingly entering a period of darkness, of internal disintegration, where the old self must completely dissolve, piece by piece, not through external force, but through an inner alchemy that demands deep trust in the unseen process. Like the caterpillar melting into a primordial soup within its silken cocoon, you are being invited to surrender all the known forms, all the preconceived notions of who you are, to allow for the impossible new to take shape. If you've ever felt like your past is a relentless, suffocating weight, each old cycle looping back with an almost mocking persistence when you thought you'd already ascended beyond its grasp, leaving you feeling frustrated, defeated, or even wondering if you're somehow broken, understand this deeply. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are being divinely recalibrated, meticulously retuned by the unseen maestros of the cosmos. Think of yourself as a finely crafted instrument, a cosmic harp whose strings are being adjusted, not because they are faulty, but because they are being prepared to play a symphony of a much higher frequency, a melody far more complex and resonant than anything you've played before. Your very soul is in profound and constant communication with forces beyond the veil of ordinary sight, a vast, benevolent celestial intelligence, a collective consciousness of ancient star families and higher dimensional beings, orchestrating nothing less than a completely new embodiment for you. They are not merely guiding, they are actively co-creating with your higher self, weaving a luminous blueprint, a soul print that absolutely cannot be modeled on the old limiting patterns of who you once thought you were, nor can it be constructed from the fragmented, fear-based narratives of your human experience. This blueprint is an original, uniquely yours, resonating with the cosmic truth of your highest potential. Right now, in this potent, charged moment, you may sense an intense, almost palpable cosmic pressure, as if your own heart and soul are being stretched taut, a living bridge suspended precariously between memories that ache with the weight of unhealed pasts and future timelines, pulsing with an irresistible, undeniable, new promise. This isn't chaos. This is the meticulous precision of spiritual evolution on galactic terms. This is the sacred, often uncomfortable, dissolution of the outdated the obsolete, the energies that no longer serve your highest trajectory, much like the shedding of old skin, or the deep roots that must be pruned for a tree to reach new heights. And simultaneously, it is the meticulous, luminous architecture of your next phase, a grand design being built by the masterful hands of both your own higher self and the ancient, wise star councils who have been guiding your magnificent return home all along. It's the universe itself, holding you in a divine forge, a crucible of alchemical transformation, where the intense heat and pressure are burning away the dross, purifying every aspect of your being, so your true, unblemished essence can shine brighter than ever before, revealing the pure, crystalline light of your starseed origins. Every discomfort is a refinement, every challenge, a purification. The greatest distortion, the most insidious illusion that keeps so many bright souls stagnating on spiritual plateaus, cycling through the same old dramas year after year, feeling perpetually caught in an invisible energetic loop, is the pervasive, isolating belief that you are steering this alone, that you are solely responsible for navigating the vast, often turbulent waters of your spiritual awakening without any assistance. This solitary navigation is a myth, a deeply ingrained human construct of individual struggle that completely overlooks the magnificent, intricate web of cosmic support systems available to you. It's like believing you must sail an ocean liner single-handedly across the vast expanse of the cosmos, when in truth, a fleet of seasoned, multidimensional navigators and benevolent guides are not only charting your course, but sending you constant, loving transmissions. Patterns of deep-seated self-doubt, the heavy, inherited limitations passed down through your ancestral lines, not just terrestrial, but also deeply etched into your multidimensional DNA from previous galactic incarnations, or a persistent, almost unconscious fear of true, expansive growth. These all act like dense, energetic static fields. They create an impenetrable hum, a constant low-frequency interference that effectively muffles the clear, loving transmissions from your soul's dedicated celestial support system, blocking the very signals meant to guide you. What often feels to the human ego like abject failure, an inexplicable delay in your progress, a frustrating inability to break free, or even a shattering collapse of your entire world and everything you once believed to be stable, is in truth a profound and necessary energetic recalibration. It is a massive systemic upgrade to your entire vibrational operating system, a deep repatterning of your very light body, whose inherent discomfort is merely the friction generated between your deeply ingrained human memory, the echo chambers of past experiences and conditioning, and your vast, unfolding multidimensional destiny, which is calling you into frequencies far beyond your current understanding. Imagine the old, worn gears of a magnificent, intricate clock being replaced with new, perfectly calibrated mechanisms of a higher design. There's a natural grinding, a whirring, and a moment of apparent stoppage before the smooth, powerful, and far more precise motion begins. It's a temporary dissonance that precedes a grander harmony. When you begin to truly sense this underlying divine orchestration, this meticulous hand of cosmic intelligence at work, you find yourself no longer desperately reaching for the comforting familiarity of the past, that safe, albeit limiting, harbor you once knew. Nor are you frantically grasping at a still unformed, often anxiety-inducing future, trying to force it into existence. Instead, you are held, quite literally, in a sacred pause, a liminal space, a holy interstitial moment where time itself seems to bend to the will of your unfolding soul. This is not emptiness. It is a pregnant void, a sacred womb of creation. It is precisely here, in this potent, pregnant stillness, suspended between the echoes of what was and the whispers of what is to be, that your transformation truly begins to blossom, unfurling from the deepest recesses of your being, like a cosmic flower opening its petals to a new sun. This pause is not an ending. It is the breathtaking genesis of everything new, the profound silence from which your next grand symphony will emerge. The first shift, the initial whisper of this profound transformation, is often remarkably subtle, like the subtle clearing on a radio frequency, the almost imperceptible fade of white noise, followed by the sudden, crystalline quiet after a lifetime of static, finally allowing the true, pure broadcast of your soul's essence to emerge. It's a profound moment of internal quietude, a sacred stillness that descends not as an absence, but as a deep, resonant presence. In this newfound inner sanctuary, you suddenly notice with an almost startling clarity My triggers no longer dictate my immediate knee-jerk response. The old stories, those deeply grooved narratives of pain, fear, lack, and limitation, those ancestral echoes and past life imprints, may still surface and pop up in your awareness like familiar ghosts, ephemeral shadows dancing on the edges of your consciousness. But now, a fundamental, irrevocable shift has occurred within the core of your being. You find yourself moving through them, observing them, even acknowledging them, as a calm, objective witness, rather than an entangled, reactive captive. You watch the patterns unfold, you recognize the emotional echoes, you understand the narratives, but you are no longer swallowed whole by their magnetic, gravitational pull, no longer coerced into reliving their pain. This experience is far more profound than mere healing. As powerful and necessary as healing can be, it is cosmic detachment, a sovereign unbinding from the dense, sticky, energetic cords that tethered you, consciously and unconsciously, to the past. It's a clear, unmistakable signal, a celestial chime echoing through your being, that your soul's frequency is actively, deliberately shedding the magnetic glue of old cycles, releasing the energetic residue, the karmic dust, that kept you bound to repetitive patterns and predetermined outcomes. The past, with all its lessons and perceived burdens, no longer acts as a trap, an inescapable prison of regret or unfinished business. Instead, it becomes rich, fertile compost for new flowering, a nutrient-dense soil from which magnificent new growth and vibrant expressions of your true, unburdened self can effortlessly emerge. You are no longer defined by where you've been, by the scars you've collected, but nourished by it, transformed by the wisdom gleaned from every turn in the labyrinth. Your history becomes a foundation, not a limitation. Next comes a profound and often disorienting phase of suspended gravity, a kind of soul weightlessness that feels both incredibly liberating and at times deeply confusing. Imagine an astronaut untethered in the vast, silent expanse of space, feeling the boundless freedom yet grappling with the disorienting lack of an anchor point. Without the heavy anchors of your old identities, the labels, the roles, the ego-driven constructs, without the familiar narratives of your wounds, or the well-worn grooves of your past traumas steering your every thought and action, there emerges a significant gap, a vast expanse of not knowing that can sometimes be experienced as deep confusion, an inexplicable void, or even a profound emotional emptiness. It's as if the cosmic architects, with infinite care and precision, have gently removed the old scaffolding that supported your previous self, the intricate latticework of your past programming, leaving you floating in an open, undefined space. This is not abandonment. It is the meticulous, precise recalibration of your entire energetic architecture, a sophisticated rewiring of your being at a cellular and quantum level. You are, in essence, being lovingly, thoroughly divested of outdated programming, much like an ancient, powerful computer system being upgraded with entirely new software and hardware, leaving the hard drive clean, wiped of corrupted files, and ready for higher, more complex, and multidimensional functions. The temporary blankness is not an error, it is a vital clearing. In this liminal space, this holy interlude between identities, the invitation is to listen beyond the clamor and noise of the ego's fear and uncertainty, beyond the logical mind's desperate need for immediate answers. Listen closely, in the vivid, symbolic landscapes of your dreams, where ancient archetypes and future timelines converge, in the sudden, piercing clarity of unexpected insights that drop into your awareness like cosmic pearls of wisdom, in the deep, undeniable felt sense, a gut knowing that something deeper, something profoundly intelligent and benevolent, is steering you now, guiding you through the invisible currents. Your higher guidance team, a magnificent assembly of celestial architects, master builders of consciousness, star elders, and multidimensional aspects of you existing in higher realms, are actively and intricately laying down the vibrational framework for the reality your human mind, in its current state, cannot yet even begin to conceive. They are weaving the very fabric of your future, stitch by subtle energetic stitch, preparing the ground for the miraculous to manifest. They are not merely observing, they are participating in the grand design of your next evolutionary phase. As this intricate new scaffold of your higher self, this luminous architecture of your expanded consciousness, begins to ground itself within your physical and energetic being, a powerful frequency temptation will inevitably arise. This is the almost irresistible invitation to leap back into what is familiar, what is known, simply to escape the profound, often existential discomfort of the not knowing, the vast, open space of uncertainty that can feel like a bottomless chasm. This is the ego's powerful siren call, a deeply ingrained survival mechanism whispering promises of safety and predictability in the old, even if that old was painful, limiting, or ultimately suffocating to your soul. It's the urge to fill the sacred void with any old pattern, any old distraction, just to avoid the perceived emptiness, the terrifying freedom of the undefined. This is the moment where true resilience is tested, where the depth of your trust in the unseen is brought to the fore. But you are called, explicitly and powerfully, to stand firm in this in-between space, to courageously trust the invisible hands that are meticulously weaving you anew, thread by luminous thread, with cosmic precision. This is the crucible of faith, where true spiritual strength, unbreakable inner fortitude, and unshakable conviction are forged not in comfort, but in the fiery embrace of surrender, to yield without crumbling, to trust without proof. This is your sacred task now. Learn to stabilize yourself within this potent liminal space, this sacred threshold between worlds, a zero-point energy field where all possibilities reside. Anchor your daily reality with intentional presence, grounding movement, and consistent spiritual practices that keep your energetic channel clear, open, and utterly receptive. Engage in mindful breathing, drawing in pure cosmic light with every inhale and releasing all that no longer serves with every exhale. Spend conscious, unhurried time in nature, allowing the earth's ancient wisdom to stabilize your roots. Move your body with intention through dance, yoga, or gentle exercise, allowing stagnant energies to release and new life force to flow. Practice meditation, not as a means to escape, but as a way to deeply connect with the quiet wisdom within, or engage in creative expression that allows your soul to flow freely, channeling the nascent energies of your new blueprint. These practices are not mere rituals. They are the active cultivation of your inner sanctuary, the sacred vessel for your highest potential, because the profound new codes, the high-frequency downloads of your divine blueprint, cannot fully land or deeply integrate within a rushed, distracted, or energetically cluttered vessel. You are preparing your inner sanctuary to receive the greatest transmission of your life, an energetic download of immense power and transformative potential, and the stability of your vessel determines its successful integration. Then, a profound and deeply reassuring sense of reunion begins to stir within you, awakening like ancient memories in your very cells, a visceral resonance echoing through your bones and blood. This is the unmistakable return of your soul's celestial allies, the Arcturian, Sirian, Pleiadian, Lyran, Hathor, or other star frequencies and lineages that have faithfully shepherded you through countless lifetimes, across vast cosmic distances, and now cohere as a living, breathing, vibrant field within your energy body. This isn't merely a concept or a belief, it is a felt presence, an unmistakable vibrational signature that resonates with the deepest, most authentic parts of your being, like a long-lost family member returning home. You begin to sense guidance that feels both utterly familiar, like a long-lost melody finally remembered, a sacred language spoken directly to your soul, and breathtakingly new, carrying frequencies and wisdom that transcend earthly understanding, piercing through the veil of consensus reality. This guidance is no longer something you desperately strive to attain or intellectually grasp through arduous study or frantic searching. Instead of pushing, forcing, or striving through sheer willpower to uncover answers, you now effortlessly respond, attuning your choices to the subtle, exquisite inner current, the gentle yet undeniable flow of divine intelligence. This feels like a profound recognition, like a deep cellular memory activating within you, like coming home to the most authentic, cherished, and empowered part of yourself. It's the sensation of a divinely orchestrated symphony, where you are not just a single, isolated instrument trying to find its note, but the conductor, bringing all the disparate parts of your cosmic lineage, your multidimensional self, your past and future aspects, your star family's wisdom, into harmonious resonance, playing a melody of unparalleled beauty and purpose. This reunion signals that your integration is progressing, and the veil between your human self and your higher cosmic aspects is thinning, allowing for clearer, more direct communication and co-creation. Following this reunion, a vibrant creative ignition flares up within you, a spontaneous wellspring of divine inspiration an effortless flow that feels like a spring equinox after a long, dormant winter. What could not work before, what was stubbornly blocked or seemed impossible to manifest through sheer effort, suddenly flows with an astonishing ease, as if the universe itself has cleared the path before you. Doors that were once bolted shut, reinforced by limiting beliefs and old karmic patterns, now open wide without a whisper of effort, often revealing opportunities you hadn't even dared to dream of. Opportunities and perfect alignments begin to show up not as a result of strenuous striving, exhausting effort, or aggressive pursuit, but purely from a place of frequency resonance, your newly calibrated energetic signature magnetically attracting precisely what aligns with your highest path. Like iron filings drawn to a powerful magnet, your energetic field, now radiating at a higher, purer vibration, acts as a cosmic beacon, signaling to the universe what you are truly ready to receive and co-create. Your personal timeline seems to accelerate, not chaotically or haphazardly, but with a profound, intelligent synchronicity, as if a hidden map, a celestial blueprint for your destiny, has been divinely unfurled directly beneath your feet, revealing the next illuminated step. Synchronicities, once rare, fleeting glimpses of magic, now become your daily bread, undeniable affirmations from the universe that you are precisely where you need to be, moving in perfect alignment with your soul's trajectory. Every chance encounter, every perfectly timed message, every serendipitous event affirms and reaffirms that your emergence is not an accident or a random occurrence, but a meticulously coordinated reveal, a grand, sacred unveiling of your true self, guided by an unseen cosmic hand that has been orchestrating your path since before your earthly birth. You are not just lucky, you are actively vibrating with the flow of creation. Finally, the full weight and grace of embodiment lands. This is not just a mental understanding or an intellectual assent to spiritual truths, but a deep, somatic integration, a profound merging of your vast spiritual essence with your physical form, grounding the cosmic into the cellular. You notice with profound clarity that your baseline vibration is no longer tethered to the primal anxieties of survival or the painful illusions of separation and scarcity. Instead, it rests in a higher, more expansive state of being, a state of inherent peace, unwavering joy, and boundless potential. A tranquil confidence arises from deep within you, an unshakable inner knowing that requires no external validation, no applause from the world, no proof beyond the serene certainty within your own heart. The world's inevitable chaos, its swirling dramas and fluctuating energies, its transient illusions of fear and division, no longer destabilizes you as it once did. You stand as a lighthouse in a storm, anchored and unwavering, a steady point of light amidst the turbulent waves, observing the external without being consumed by it. You know, not just conceptually, intellectually, but vibrationally, viscerally, in every cell of your being, in the very fabric of your DNA, that you are a living transmission for your soul's grand design, a walking conduit for divine light and consciousness, a sacred bridge between the celestial and the earthly. And this knowing extends beyond yourself, beyond your individual experience. Every person you meet, every space you walk into, subtly shifts, recalibrates, and aligns in your pure, elevated presence. Your very energetic field acts as a tuning fork, gently, lovingly recalibrating reality itself around you, inspiring and uplifting others simply by being who you authentically are, without effort or agenda. You become a beacon, a catalyst, a living prayer, a walking testament to the power of embodied light, effortlessly radiating frequencies of healing, peace, and awakening to all who come within your sphere of influence. Your mere existence becomes an act of service. And here, in this awakened state, an ultimate clarity dawns, a profound aha moment that transcends all previous understandings and wipes away the last vestiges of doubt. What so often felt like agonizing abandonment, inexplicable rejection, or frustrating stagnation, those periods of deep challenge and excruciating uncertainty, has always been the precise, synchronistic choreography of your higher self and your devoted star family. It was never punishment. It was always preparation. It was never a cosmic oversight. It was always a divine intervention, meticulously designed for your highest good. True upgrades, profound evolutionary leaps, inevitably require the demolition of what no longer resonates, the clearing of outdated structures, beliefs, and energetic programs to make way for the new, for the magnificent temple of your fully realized self. And divine guidance, in its infinite wisdom and boundless compassion, sometimes comes not as a booming voice from the heavens, or a clear, unmistakable sign painted across the sky, but as profound silence, a sacred hush designed specifically so you will finally hear the quiet, undeniable whispers of what is stirring deep within your own soul, the gentle promptings of your own inner wisdom that were previously drowned out by the noise of the world and the chatter of the ego. There has never, not for a single moment, been a time when you were truly forsaken, or unseen, unheard, or unguided. This absolute truth now settles deep into your bones. Every heartbreak, every perceived loss, every moment where you felt utterly stuck in a dark night of the soul, painstakingly built the sacred chamber, the resilient container within you that could ultimately contain the magnificent, potent frequency of your soul as it truly wishes to express itself in this world. Without those trials, without that strengthening, the sheer energetic intensity of your true self would have overwhelmed you. Every challenge was a chisel, refining you into a masterpiece, carving away the extraneous, bringing forth the exquisite form of your divine essence. You do not need to strive to keep up with anyone else's idea of spiritual evolution, nor do you need to compare your unique journey to another's perceived progress, no matter how luminous or advanced they may appear. Such comparisons are a profound distraction from your sovereign truth, a tempting illusion designed to pull you away from the unique, sacred rhythm of your own unfolding. You are precisely where you need to be, held in the perfect embrace of divine timing, an intentional, exquisite convergence of cosmic intelligence and your own indomitable soul will. Your deeply personal process is not an error, nor is it a delay in any cosmic sense. It is in fact the sacred tempo of the galactic pulse itself, a magnificent, intricate rhythm that orchestrates with divine precision exactly when, exactly how, and through what perfect vessel the new, higher codes will land and integrate within your being. Your soul had to undertake the meticulous and often arduous work of clearing what was inherited, not just from your terrestrial ancestors, the earthly lineages of your physical form, but from other constellations, other lifetimes, other cosmic blueprints, carrying the energetic imprints of countless starborn experiences, before you could truly, authentically claim what is unequivocally yours to embody and express in this world, right here, right now. This cleansing of multidimensional karmic layers was not a detour. It was the essential preparation for you to step fully into your unique, sovereign power. Your journey is a bespoke masterpiece, unfolding exactly as intended by the grand cosmic design, a tapestry woven with threads of stardust and ancient wisdom, unique in every stitch and radiant in its unfolding. If you are here, if your eyes are tracing these very words, and a deep, undeniable resonance stirs within your being, vibrating through your entire energetic field, then this is your undeniable signal. This is the universe confirming your readiness. You are not merely being transformed by external forces. You are the very instrument and the living resonance through which transformation is being broadcast to the world. You are a conduit, a living antenna, a walking vortex of the new earth energies. Your past is not a trap designed to ensnare you. It is the rich, fertile field that anchored your profound expansion, providing the necessary contrast, the essential darkness against which your light could truly shine in its most magnificent brilliance. The deep recalibration you feel, the shifts and pressures within your energy body, the sometimes unsettling sensations of energetic repatterning. It is the beautiful, harmonious echo of your soul, sliding into its perfect fit, its divine alignment with the greater celestial design that has always awaited you, inscribed in the Akashic records of your cosmic journey. Welcome home to your magnificent embodiment, wired with cosmic light, witnessed by the loving eyes of the universe, and profoundly revered by the unseen councils and star families who have always, without fail, been guiding you toward this very moment of profound activation and integration. Your timeline is quickening because you are prepared, poised for your grandest unfolding, ready to fully express the vast, multidimensional being that you truly are. Tonight, if you wish, before you sleep, say aloud, "I release what I am not. I remember my celestial origin. I allow my soul to recalibrate to its highest embodiment, here and now." Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real, then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.